Hello everybody, welcome back to He Is Coming Kingmaker Runs. Today we're going to try and create the perfect ice blade. There are two ice blade weapons. If we go to our compendium and items here, there is, show me just weapons. There's the melting ice blade, which is a rare, and the frozen ice blade, which is a rare. So the hope is to find both of those and see what happens. So we're going to need lots of rare weapons for a start, and we're going to need to survive that long. So time will tell. Give me some armor. Give me some more armor. Might as well take a Gale Staff right now. Exposed gain armor equal to base armor. Basilisk Fang on hit, decrease your poison by 2 and give it to the enemy. Healing is doubled. I mean, this is just better than what we've got right now. So why not utilize that for a bit? Ignore the first status effect, 2 and 1. I don't really want to take the damage for thorns, so we won't worry about it. Do I want to woodcut something? I mean, it can't really hurt me to do so. It might give us a good direction. Whenever you gain armor, gain 1 additional armor. Okay, so we got an armor thing going on. Not iron flail today. Thanks. Should I think about finding a horse? Perhaps. Exposed, give the enemy 2 poison symphony. Sure. They don't have a lot of armor, so could work out. We probably want this. We'll hold that, because we're not gaining very much armor, so it's kind of moot. I'll get rid of the fish. And if we don't combine those, then they should symphony one another, although there is a golem right here. So, you know, there's that. There's another fish. Let's do this, I guess. Did we take... Ignore the first status effect you're afflicted with. So we're going to ignore this to acid, which is quite a big deal. This is fine. I don't really need this 2 right now, honestly. I know it's 4 because we get more out of this, but I'll take the golem bait. Hold that there until there's a reason not to. This is a rare weapon. We could fairy it into another rare weapon, which might be the one that we need. So, is there a fire within range? Not really. I still think we probably win this fight. Yeah, I just don't think I'm getting to there or there right now. Didn't touch that yet. Shame, because it would have been really good if I had. Let's just hope this goes fine. Well, we have some regen as well, so that's nice. So they got twice the attack we have, but we get 13 extra armor, and they're poisoned, so that's gone well. Alright, let's lean into this. That is not it. Every 3 strikes, trigger symphony. I mean, it's certainly an interesting one. And it's nice that we actually have a symphony thing in hand, which is never a guarantee at a time like this. Stack up more poison. If you have exactly one sanguine item, it triggers one additional time. On hit, restore 1 health. On hit, restore 2 health. On hit, convert 2 speed to 1 attack. That's rough. That is rough. Alright, let's try and get them really poisoned then. Really poisoned. That golem's all the way over there, except I can get over there. Now, we're not going to refill our armor now. So we have that to keep in mind. And so this could probably go, but I would feel better if we transformed it, perhaps. There's a good idea for a challenge or an achievement. Win a Kingmaker round with a different weapon at every combat. Fairy... The Shield Talisman. Turn start, both you and the enemy gain 1 poison. That works. Because they're never going to be able to get rid of their poison now. Wet egg. Sure. Nothing for this golem. Bit late for that. Don't need any of that. Shopping. We have a lot of money. Rare weapon. No rare weapon. On hit effects trigger 1 additional time would be 4 extra poison. It's a lot of poison. I think if we have that much poison, we don't need the silverfish scale. Wounded, gain 3 regen Symphony. Every 3 strikes trigger Symphony. The effect of 1 other random instrument. I'm just going to do this. Is there anywhere I want the horse to take me? This does not have an edge. So we are going to get the 2 acid off of this, which is a bummer. Unless we can make it all the way back to the anvil we saw at the beginning. Which seems like an unlikelihood. Because we didn't touch this. Which is a bummer. Take me to a different anvil? Hey, there it is again. Lovely, and Super Mega Golem. Oh my. But what to pick? 20 armor. Ignore all the acid. Exposed, give the enemy 8 poison. Symphony. Every 3 strikes trigger Symphony. First turn, give the enemy 8 poison on hit twice. That's quite a lot. That's quite a lot of poison. 12 health, 4 regen. Like, it all sounds good right now. I think I'm going to do the teeth. Because no matter what weapon we change to, the teeth can still be effective, is my hope. Right, we'll stand next to this fire and take the fight. What was the first? Oh, the freeze was the first status effect we were afflicted with, I suppose. Is that them dead? Yes, it is. Good. Right, that works. No Ice Blade there. First time the enemy gains poison, stun them for 1 turn. I'll start spend 1 acid to gain 2 attack. They are not faster than me. We don't have the deadly toxin component right now. But we got 14 gold, so I'll do that. Nothing super extra to be found. These birds are taking all of our cash. Crockpot, nothing to cook. Take me to a cemetery. That'll start stunning yourself for 2 turns. We'd have to get back to ignore the first thing you're afflicted with. But that sounds pretty great. You got time. Let's go touch that. And then... not that one. This one? I'll do. Now. Actually, we're not going to do that. We're going to go find a golem. Is that one closer than any other? There's going to be one around here somewhere. Just looking for green Doug trios. Do I want to ferry anything at this juncture? I might ferry this because we don't have Symphony anymore. That's fine. It's actually pretty good, I think. There's our golem. Good. So that combines with this. Battle start. Stun yourself for 2 turns. Battle start. Decrease a random status effect by 2. Give it to the enemy. That's the stun of 2 turns. Gain 2 acid. Remove 2 acid. Gain 2 regen. Give the enemy 16 poison. Give them 1 more stun. Keep giving them poison. This seems quite nice to me. The thorns are not great, but otherwise, we're in a good spot. You don't have an edge yet because I don't want to get rid of the stun, so I can take a different edge. 12 attack, get 1 stun. I'd rather just attack for 2 turns and do 6 a time because right now it doesn't benefit me that much to do double attack that fast, I think. I don't see the benefit. Alright, let's do this fight, and then if we find an ice blade, we can potentially pivot. Though, finding 2 rare weapons seems like it's going to be difficult. Enjoy your stun. Alright, are we boned here? We got to get through 9 armor. Gain armor equal to lost health. We're going to give them a lot of strikes because we give them stun. And they're going to get thorns and a bunch of other stuff. Battle start, stun the enemy for 1 turn. And they're faster than us. Some thorns wouldn't be bad. None of that right now. I don't even know what I'm looking for now. That's nice. Yes, an edge for more attack, or just any more attack to get through more of this armor faster, because we need to get through the armor before we can start really impacting the poison. None of this seems incredible to me. I don't mind a poisonous mushroom. You could cook it with the fish. You'd have to find a cauldron sometime soon, but there are harder things to do. If we take speed, we'll go first. Sure. I don't see that being a bad thing. Let's go to a cauldron. I can't remember what fish and mushroom makes, but... Battle start. Gain 3 poison and give the enemy Riptide equal to your poison. 2 attack. I don't know that I love this much poison that much. Exposed. Remove all your poison, gain 3 armor for each poison removed. Sure. It's getting weird. No denying it's getting weird. It's not icy, but it's getting weird. Show me fancy shop. It's not that far away from ground we've trodden. And there's plenty of new ground still to tread. Give me the extra attack. 10 attack is going to do us well. That is not one of the ice weapons there. Let's go check this. No. We're not going to have consistently enough poison, I think. Where is this guy? There. We're not making it before this fight, but that's fine. Do I want the teeth in for anything right now? No, I guess not. There was a fungal rapier there that I could have possibly considered, though. I'm pretty happy with our weapon at the moment. Right, so we get our stun, we pass it off, we get our acid, we get rid of it. We hit them for nothing because we had stun. Oh dear. Oh dear. Thanks for the 9 armor. And that adds how much poison? Oh no! We were stunned through our first turn. So we hit them on our second turn. That's a problem. Damn. I miscalculated, I suppose. All right, we'll run it back once more. Go cherry. Go big stick. Gain status effect, gain 1 additional stack. Below 50% health, get regen. Those two together, not a bad idea. Nothing for you right now, Mr. Golem. Alright, we can give the fish to the golem. We could try for seafood hot pot, but I've got nothing to benefit from it, you know? Especially with this weapon. It's a bad weapon for seafood hot potting. Gain 2 armor for each speed you have. Alright, we need to change this weapon. I would still like a different weapon. But so far, so strong. Could we do this? Pacifist Trident's available. How would we win this fight, though? They're not getting any armor, so we just have to get 2 Riptide on them. Also, we can take 1 attack. Now we passed a golem. No teleporter near it, obviously, and there should be another golem somewhere around here. There's a cauldron up there, but I guess I could do the cherry and the silverfish, because then I still have all the rest of the stuff. A fire wouldn't hurt. Another lemon. I'm gonna sneeze. Just 1 solitary sneeze. Rare treat. Get to that fire, perhaps. God, I need so much in the way of goleming all these ingredients that we found. Alright, that works. More speed, Captain. Another cherry. Give me the speed, because it's worth more to me than the armor is. Oh, there's a melting ice blade. Alright, we're going to pivot. We're going to pivot. Let's go. Another cherry. I need a goddamn... Oh, do we melting ice blade here? On hit, lose 1 attack. Double your attack, gain 1 stun. We'll try it. I need another cauldron. Show me where I can get a second edge. That's the correct sort of direction I could work in. Oh, we have a teleporter right next to a cauldron. What am I doing? We got 2 cherries and 2 clear spring watermelons. So we're going to do this. That'll start deal 1 damage to the enemy 2 times. Whenever you deal 1 damage, decrease a random status effect by 1. That's not what I want. I want to put that there. So we get the acid, but we get rid of the acid. That's nice. That is wholly beneficial to us. Where was this guy? Is he over here, or is he not that far over? God, I'd love to be able to zoom out on this map. Where was he? I thought he was pretty nearby. In like a direction I could generally work. Oh, he's right to our east. Okay. I did not realize we'd come so far south already. Right, we have to dodge the raccoons. Ignore the first status effect you're afflicted with. It would be the acid. We wouldn't get the stun until a little ways later. But I don't want to get 2 thorns, I think. So I'll take it. Then we want to get away from there. Double lemon or double clear spring watermelon? Oh, the lemon for sure. Because that's more speed, which means more armor. We have seen a golem somewhere. Is it near anything we can... Actually, we're right next to a horse, right? Yeah. That works. Right, we are faster than them. Bop. Alright, that went smoothly. Who are you? Shepherd? Yeah. We now have an upgraded backpack. We can hold even more ingredients until we're ready to cook with them. There's a cauldron right there. Let's see if we can find anything else to keep cooking with. Yes. I feel like we shouldn't be as strong as we effectively are right now. Right. We can cook these together. Does that make more of these? It does. Deal 1 damage to the enemy 2 times. Whenever you deal 1 damage, decrease a random status effect by 1. We're already getting rid of this. I feel like this is not a good use of our ingredients right now. I can cook this lemon because I have this lemon. Lemon cherry or lemon melon? Lemon cherry. Turn start. Spend 1 speed to deal 2 damage. That's not bad. Battle start. Remove and wounded. Remove all your acid. Right, we'll go with sour lemon cherry. Turn start, spend 1 speed to deal 2 damage. Happy with that, reasonably. A teleporter. And there's one down there. It's not as close as I'd like it to be, but I'll take it as an option. If we're getting rid of loads of stuff, we could be having purity. That is not the end of the world. Obviously, I need basically just a golem right now. Another one of these? Not for what we've got right now, I think. That horse could take me to another golem. Right, do that. Do that. Do that. Okay. Touch that just to see if there's anything interesting on the borders. Then there's a shop and a grave hopefully nearby. That's actually something interesting. No rare weapon here. Sword talisman and explosive powder. Both kind of great though. Together especially. Now I've got to juggle this unwieldy inventory. We're going up on a fight against... Hey look! A brick! I feel like this is a great combo to try and invest in ourselves with. Right, we need the lemon. We need the clear spring watermelon. We need the fish, because that's our armor now, which is 18 armor, which is a lot. Give the enemy 1 riptide. Whenever riptide triggers, deal 1 damage 2 times. This is a bomb. This is a bomb. This is a bomb. We could hold this cherry in reserve, because the cherry doesn't contribute to the hot pot. So we can grab that comfortably. Then it's what do we get rid of? Spend 1 speed to deal 2 damage. I'd like the citrine earrings, honestly. But maybe it's just too little too late. And like the purity's good because that gives us more attack because we're going to get rid of it with the clear spring watermelon. Oh, I need 1 more inventory slot. Do I think I'm going to win? Because if I think I'm going to win, then we can hold out. Give the enemy freeze equal to half your speed is tedious. But I think we're going to be largely okay. Also, Crimson Fang would give us 2 extra attacks, which would mean we'd be frozen from 18 down to 9. Then we'd be stunned, go through the stun, and then hit them for 9 again. That wouldn't be bad either. There's just too much stuff. Damn it. There's also you there. Do we just do this fight and hope we win and then buy it? I think we're going to be fine. I've been wrong before, but I feel like this is largely okay. Yeah, that was fine. That was absolutely fine. So, do I want to lose 5 health and gain 2 additional strikes? Problem is we have no healing. So then it becomes hard to do that consistently. Is part of the problem there, at least. You can go there for a bit, I suppose. And you can take me there. Which is actually right here, isn't it? Yeah. Perfect Ice Blade? Yes! Yes! Frozen Ice Blade, Melting Ice Blade. Would you like to modify weapon? Perfect Ice Blade. 7 attack. So it just doesn't melt, I guess. I guess that's fine. It's kind of underwhelming, but like a base 7 attack stat is not bad. They also have the Perfect Ice Blade. They also have double your attack on hit, gain 1 stun, which is hilarious. They also have a bit of purity. That's going to be an interesting time, that's for sure. We've got all this extra armor that they don't. I'm now slightly more interested in getting this fight done as soon as possible. And we've got a whole day here to refine what's going on, though. What that refinement might even look like, I've got no idea. We haven't seen Super Mega Golem yet. There is that. I'd rather have this than this. If I find another one, I can aspire to do more. Nothing to cook right now. God, I'd love a Super Mega Golem about now. Right, that's the west side of the world. Not any of that. Not any of that. Take me to a new shop. Wounded, remove all your purity. Acid. First time Riptide triggers give the enemy 5 poison. Gain thorns. Gaining 2 additional strikes if we're at perfect health. Could be it. Because they don't have... That'll start giving the enemy poison equal to your attack. That's horrible. Especially because it's going to be double that. Oh, we're going to get, what, 9, 18, 22 armor? We're faster, so we get to go first. With that in mind, maybe we do Crimson Fang then. Because we'll double our attack to 16. Hit them once, be stunned once, hit them once again. Yeah, I think that would work. I think. So... this... just for this, and if we're doing really fast kill, we don't need the cherries, and then we're on max health. So, just fight boss. And then I think we win with 3 strikes. Or just the first one. That works too. Right, what have you got? Bunch of meat. Lots and lots of meat. Every other turn, gain 1 attack, restore 1 health, ignore the first status effect you're afflicted with. On hit, if the enemy doesn't have any poison, give them 2. Armor, armor, health, armor, health, armor. Decrease the status effect. Give the enemy -2 attack. Health, health, speed. They're faster than us, which is rare. Does the speed directly help them for anything? Doesn't seem so. More shopping while we're here. If you have freeze, give yourself the enemy 5 freeze each. No, because I like my edge. We don't have additional stuff. Game on poison, 2 extra attack is 4 extra attack, or we could cook it with something. We could cook it with this cherry. Whenever you lose speed, give the enemy 1 Riptide. Spend 1 speed, deal 2 damage. Sure, I'll hold it for a minute. Battle start, give the enemy poison equal to your attack. It's on battle start, not first attack, which is a shame. But it's probably worth taking, honestly. Is it better than this 1 cherry? Or do we try and cook the cherry? Well, it still takes up the inventory slot. I think we need the citrine ring as much as I thought we did. Right, I need a cauldron sometime soon. There's one right there. You need to come out so that I can heal up to max. Lemon. It's a bad time for it, unfortunately. Right, we're back at full health. Cook that with that. Turn start, game on poison and deal 1 damage to the enemy. 3 attack. I'd still like to see a Super Mega Golem. We have a whole day. Getting 2 additional strikes. Venomous Fang, Ironstone Fang. Where would I put 2 Fang items right now is like the $1,000,000 question. I guess if we're doing this huge upfront attack silo, we don't need all these explosives as much as I feel like I've been holding on to them since the beginning, right? What was I going and looking for? We just found a cauldron. There's going to be a shop here. Take me to a grave. This is not the direction I thought we'd be going. Gain armor equal to your opponent's armor. Is certainly a good thing. Are we going to pivot out of all these explosives? And just be on super mega attack stat? Maybe. But this works with that so well. If we do run out of steam, that works so well with that. You know? But they're going to have so much poison too. God, I wish I could just do more. Also, I need the speed for the armor. That's like keeping us alive. Gain armor equal to your opponent's armor. It's 12 right now. That's significant, you know? Spend 1 speed, deal 2 damage, and give 1 Riptide. I'm going to get rid of explosive powder. Maybe it's greedy, but here we are. I can't take more teeth. I don't even know what I would swap the teeth out with. Like, the woolly pouch is giving me too many options, and I don't know what to do about it. Alright, just keep plowing in towards unseen territory. We see Super Mega Golem, we'll be super happy about it. What have you got to show me? Not much. Alright, we're not going in that direction. Open this grave. Whenever you give the enemy a status effect, give them 1 additional stack. It's just a bit of Riptide and not much else. Oh, and poison, but like not worth, I think. And now this horse can take me to a different grave. Alright, time to make a decision about what are we taking into this fight. Oh boy. We need the lemon. Give the enemy 1 Riptide. Whenever the Riptide triggers, deal 2 damage. This is also giving Riptide. This is also giving Riptide. This is giving Purity. This is doing damage. And when we lose speed, something's happening. Or is that not happening anymore? I'm so lost in the source. Whenever you lose speed, give the enemy Riptide. That's a lot of speed. That's a lot of attack. We need the melon. That's a lot of armor. I'm gonna do that and see how this goes, I think. $23 poison. All right, that went well. Who's up next? Somebody similar looking. On hit, spend 2 speed and gain 1 additional strike on your next turn. Well, they've got 10 health, no armor. So, that'll start giving the enemy poison equal to attack. Health and armor. They've got Seafood Hot Pot for, what, 44? But it's actually 88. Gross. That'll start double your speed. Oh, God. That's like insurmountable, I think. For us right now, at least. Take me... I don't even know. Shopping. I don't know what I'm looking for, honestly. Are they gonna... Yeah, they're gonna have tons of armor. So the poison's not even that great unless we can get through 1 billion armor, which I fear I can't. I think they are too hyper built into their speed build versus mine. There's Super Mega Golem. Now, I was asking for it for days, but at this point, what would I upgrade that even does that much for me? I guess the lemon. That kind of puts us on par, apart from their armor is doubled. And I don't even know if I can find that item in our pool. It'd be a shop or a grave if we could. It's not there. I'm not going to spend 8 gold to re-roll it. That would be fruitless, I imagine. Unless we find a grave right here that has it. But I don't... Oh, the bones are over there. Oh my god, there's hope. We have Marble Mirror and they're faster than us. I had not even clocked it until that moment. Now, they sure have a lot of speed. So, I got no idea how this goes. Their attack is going to start growing considerably as well. I don't think we can get through 32 speeds worth of gains for them somehow. Especially when we're only striking every other turn. Well, it was a fun time. We got 1 crown. I can't be mad for now. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.